Hey folks, it's JB again with Top to Bottom Motors. Today I have one of my all-time favorites. With this one here, this is a Volvo. This is black on black. First thing I like to show you guys is the engine. The engine is impeccable. I mean, it is impeccable to say the least. This one here, I like to print out every single detail of the vehicle. It doesn't have any major scratches. It has its normal wear and tears. One of the biggest things would be the seats. The seats have visible wear and tear. Now, one thing I do love as well is the memory control. So what I can do is I can actually set this here, as you guys can see. I can set it from 1, 2, or 3, meaning if you have 3 different drivers, if you're tall, I'm short, hey, my setting is 1, I'm closer to the pedals, and you'll be farther from the pedals. All you have to do is set it accordingly. As you can see, it's black. It's one of the dominant colors. Then I look in the back. One thing about me, I love compartments. I just do. Like everything like that, I like that. This here. Now, this here, it surprised me. It surprised me a lot, because what you see here is just a regular ashtray holder, right? But check this out. That's the cup holders. You may say to yourself, that's not too spectacular. But get this, if I was hauling something, I can pull this here and I can remove this completely. I can get that completely out the way. I think that's beyond cool. Not only that, when I'm laying my seats down, I can also lay my headrest down as well. As you can see, those working absolutely fine. My cargo light. I step in the back. What do I see? I see a full cargo, but also if I'm doing extra stuff, I still have my things here. So if I want to take this vehicle and make it a work vehicle, I mean, these are design compartments within itself. It's something that excites me, to say the least. I don't know about you guys. I still have my 12-volt socket here. I lift this up as well. Again, compartments. Basically, this is just showing you how to use your jack, just in case you ever catch a flat, etc., etc. Also, your jack or whatnot is found in between there. This is a sexy vehicle. Close that up for you like that. Then we're gonna close that up. Down in New Orleans, what we do, we go to the second lines and whatnot, so we can sit like this and still be comfortable, or we can let it swing all out. I mean, this vehicle is my favorite vehicle on a lot for the week. It's rated my favorite vehicle, period. Our back tire, we have our center cap missing. Center caps are roughly 45 bucks. Not much at all. Excuse me. We have, I believe these are 17s. Yeah, these are 17-inch alloy rims. Right here, see if I could get that very close. Okay, we got 1 or 2 small dents. Like I said, the wear and tear on this vehicle is very minimum, to say the least. Right here, we still have the center cap, so we will only need the center cap on one vehicle. I'm sorry, one back tire, just period. Now let's see what's next. We got to do the drive, of course. We have to do this drive, because it's one thing to have a sexy vehicle such as this one here, but it's another thing to figure out exactly how this sucker runs. I mean, this Volvo, it's something serious. It's really something serious. Take a look at it. Picture yourself in it. Just look at it. I mean, just from your eyes, from what your eyes can see, again, they have wear and tear. It is a used vehicle. One owner, absolutely one owner. but there's no major scratches whatsoever. And as you guys can see right here, Top to Bottom Motors. You can find us at toptobottommotors.com. You can also follow us on Instagram, Top to Bottom Motors. Follow us on Facebook, Top to Bottom Motors. Okay, now for the grand finale. Another thing I always like is the key. Like, is my key sexy? I can do that, or I can whip it out like that. I mean, it's the small things that I like. Very much so. Another thing is Bluetooth capability. Dial out my phone, etc. Whatever. Windows here. One thing I did notice is that the locking mechanism is a little bit off. So in turn, what I have to do is I actually have to open the door from the outside. As far as the locking mechanism, it's a very inexpensive problem. I do like the automatic windows. I just press it one time and it goes up, it goes down. Buttons on the steering wheel, that's my absolute favorite, because I don't like to do like this, I don't like to do like that when I'm driving. I like to just press the buttons. As far as room goes, it's fine. I like to consider myself as a regular size adult. I'm 5'9", give or take, etc. Also, it gives you a bunch of leg room, as you guys can see. Again, I told you about the memory on it within itself. You can program the memory, and to find out more about that, you simply just go to the manual. I mean, the manual is still here, still coexists. And let me put this compartment back here, because again, like I said, this is one of my things. I like things like that. Let's see. Let's slide this up, give it more room. Because what happens is when you disconnect this, of course, the lighter won't work anymore, because these are your negative and your positive that connects to this one, which is all the charger ports work. All the electronics working just fine, minus the locking mechanism that we discovered. Again, main thing we're about to do is we're about to give it a test drive. We're about to find out exactly how it feels. First thing I noticed when I put it in drive is right here. When you see the minus and the plus, that means it is a semi-automatic. Notice what I just did right now. I slid it over. This is drive. I slid it over. Now what I can do is I can either go up a gear or I can go down a gear, and that's always good for when you're trying to show someone what your new Volvo can do. Alright, this drive. It feels good driving it. Like just pulling out the door. I can tell you that right now. It feels real good. And again, you guys can find us Top to Bottom Motors. That's top, T-O-P, the number 2, motors.com, or Top to Bottom Motors on Facebook, or at Top to Bottom Motors on Instagram. And as you guys can see, there are no change oil lights. There are no type of what's the word I'm looking for? There are no change engine or check engine oil lights. You know, I mean, it's just fine. I always like to give it that first haul, see how it goes. And as you can see, it excels. Hope I don't get no ticket, because otherwise you're gonna have to make it out to Top to Bottom Motors versus Jasmine, the internet specialist. But it did take off just fine. As a matter of fact, what we're gonna do is we're gonna check this one out near the freeway.